Hello YouTube, MEU2 here again, and today I'm going to start off my Musical Monday feature. But first, I suppose, why do a feature on music at all? Well, from my experience, music has the ability to produce powerful emotional responses, and in many ways forms a greater link, or can form a greater link to your past than even sight. So for example, you know, if you're playing a game like Super Mario Brothers, and you know the first level tune is so iconic that even after you finish playing the game, you still find it going around in your head. Or another example would be if you've played the Game Boy, you know when you boot up a Game Boy, it always starts up with the ching sound. Actually, that's probably not exactly what it sounds like, but those who would Game Boys know what I mean. The music is so powerful that even if you hear the music out of context, you know exactly what it's from or what it means, and it brings back all those memories of what it may have been like when you first heard it. So again, say Mario, you think, oh, what will, you know, when you first played Mario, or in my case, if I hear, say, the Sonic 1 Master System music or Green Hill Zone, it brings back memories to when I first got Sonic. Now, I've decided to start this feature by doing a top 10, or sorry, a top 30, you know, music game tracks list. And of course, compiling a list of the best anything is no easy feat. And no matter what you put on the list, you're going to annoy someone. But of course, everyone's list is going to be different because it's all personal. So in my case, there's going to be no, say, Chrono Trigger tracks. I never played Chrono Trigger. I don't have the emotional connection to it. I could listen to the music and say that's well composed and it might have a good beat, but it's just not my personal preference. And at the end of the day, a list is just a bit of fun. It's just meant to bring back some old memories. It's also worth mentioning that, at least for me, there's going to be some rules that I'm going to try to adhere to. There are some games, or there's some series that have many great tracks to choose from, and if I was to kind of pick all of their great tracks, you could nearly fill the bulk of this with, say, 3 or 4 franchises. Now that's fine because it's good music, but at the end of the day, a bit of diversity would be nice. So I'm going to try and limit the number of, you know, entries from a franchise to 1 if possible. I'm also going to try and restrict the title or the type of music to cartridge based music, which I suppose you could see as chiptune music. From my personal preference, I don't dislike CD based music, and some of it is great, but I feel that chiptune music very much feels retro. It feels very much of video games. It's distinct to that particular medium. Whereas CD music, say for example modern Final Fantasy games or any of those type of orchestrated pieces, well that could be from a video game, or it could be from music, or it could be from a movie. To me it doesn't say, well, that is a video game track, and that's fine. But I think there's something special when you hear a chiptune because it distinctly tells you that's a video game track. So, with the rules out of the way, it's probably time to get on with the list.